Hello, Professor Bright here. Back at Gionati Harbor, the way to the surface. And done some thinking, and it occurs to me that while we could go after the Dawn Machine one more time, it was a little dangerous last time. So I'm thinking instead of doing that, we explore more of the Southern Sea. Because we've already got our information from this guy. So, might as well travel around a little bit. So, we're launching. Oh. I said we're launching. There we go. We could probably do to burn off a little bit of fuel. Supplies are the thing we're a bit low on now. But, you know, I prioritize my ship over my crew. I like her more. And no. We'll be having none of that, little jellyfish. I said no. And we're good. Oh hey, another whirlpool. I see you over there. You know, I suppose another stop at the Iron Republic wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's see if someone else, Oh, hello. Unfinished Revolutionaries of the Iron Republic. Oh, hello! Hi, friend. Hi. No need to be, no need for that, friend. Let's see. Can we get a good shot in? Not really. At the very least, I'm not willing to... Nope. Burn that extra fuel. Not willing to engage. They're doing a bit too good at getting rid of us. Oh, the Parliament of Flies again. Well, we'll get our port report. There we go. I like how we're gaining hearts. Or losing hearts. I honestly didn't read that. Probably this will increase your terror. Perhaps something else horrible will happen. And it does cost 50 echoes, but then again... I do kind of hate my sailors. Let's see. We'll allow our sailors time ashore. An open door. The city is a temple where shattered columns let slip from time to time impossible thoughts. Man finds his way through labyrinths of words capture his own eyes. What happened? Did you pay for it? Why did you pay for it? The cavalry doctrine is open for business now. And some fragments, a little bit of terror, not that much. All for 50 echoes. Let's see what's going on there. Fire in the belly. The market always sells fuel. Use a market story choice for more goods. Okay. Where do we want to go? Back here? No, nothing. And we have no need for fuel. We need supplies more than that. So, alright. Fair enough. We're gonna turn off our lights and stay away from those unfinished revolutionaries. So apparently Hell's little revolution is a little more aggressive than I would like. It's a pity. It is a pity. It's really annoying that they already brought us down around half hull. Ah, dear me. Perhaps we revisit the other shroom. Oh, hello. Ah, yes. Burning blue. A hiss of horror from the lookout. The glim lamp at the front of the ship is sputtering and arcing, fizzing with blue light. Even as you watch, the blue fades, but it's not a good omen. We'll attempt to calm them. Once again, there's a perfectly natural explanation. The darkness underneath is more than the absence of light. It's a physical presence which distorts the shape of the world. Your light melts the darkness, restores sanity to the world. You explain something of this to your sailors. It's not the first time they've heard it, but they seem slightly less nervous. And no new islands within range. Maybe we can hunt down some supplies over here. The crew is gonna get a little bit peckish shortly. And yes. Nice little guy. That terribly impronounceable name. Or unpronounceable name. That's an interesting pattern I didn't notice on the top of the shroom, though. Where the little huts are? Wonder what the deal is with that. Well, regardless. I keep forgetting to bring honey here. Gather intelligence. I'll take the extra money for their report, and then be on my merry way. Send that out one more time. Still no islands. Further east it is. I think I'll leave the light on for now. Maybe turn it off when we're a bit lower on fuel. And silence on the Z. Not exactly something I trust. I'm just waiting for one of these little island shroom things to turn out to be a creature or something worse. Oof. Oh dear. Yeah, crew's still eating up my supplies. The Swallowing Isles is to the southeast. Well, that seems hospitable. Let's go there. Seriously, the Swallowing Isles? Really? This is a place we want to go. The mists of the Sea of Autumn get into your eyes. The heart. It's not unusual to find yourself in unsuspected tears. Alright, found you, Swallowing Isles. I think I'm on the wrong side to dock. Oh, and there's Melting Isles too. Lovely. Just wonderful. Can I not dock at the Swallowing Isles? I'd be very sad if I can't. Oh, there's a bay. Tigalar Bay. Tigalar? We'll go with Tigalar. So, can I dock there? Maybe scrounge up supplies from this actually somewhat verdant area. It's interesting. Nope, nothing. So, why are there trees here? I'm suspicious. Oh, you look promising. The Mangrove College. Perfect. I know someone who wants to see someone over at the Tomb Colonies. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know what they want, but someone at the Tomb Colonies wants to see them. The Mangrove College. The wise and wicked seek sanctuary here, where the fruits are plenty and the woods wild. The Mangrove College. A steaming sprawl of parasynthetic vegetation and a village. Barely a village, old walls, roofs in disrepair, stilts leaning dangerously. It looks to have been assembled by drunks in a hurry. Dock carefully. Ooh, we could bring on Maybe's daughter. Pick up an absent friend for Venderbite. The directions take you to a frondy hovel in the shade of a swamp oak. When you knock, the whole thing quivers as if it's come unmoored. Oh dear. A tall woman, imposing despite a layer of mud, opens the door. Has he sent word? She asks. She grins delightedly. Let's be off, to Venderbite. Don't spare the engines, it's been too long. Got a shady sort on the ship now. into the wispy ways. Oh. My. Unpick the mysteries of other lands. Ah. That's unfortunate. Unpick the mysteries of the Z. I am intrigued, but let's compile a port report. Sages, scholars, philosophers, naturalists, poets, dreamers, here to pursue their rarefied ideals. Sages, scholars, philosophers, naturalists, poets, dreamers, here to pursue their rarefied ideals in a land of muddy fecundity. All shall be well. The thinkers of the Mangrove College continue their untroubled and sedentary existence. New schools of philosophy are born and die like bubbles. Extraordinary poetries are written in water. The occasional retired pirate tries and fails to get invited to salons. Well. We could go beachcombing. Ships come and go to and from the Mangrove College, often in secret. What might they have flung overboard? Let's find out. And... such options. Something glinting. Just bottle glass? But there's a message in the bottle. A page from a journal. The writers described a debauched afternoon in thrilling detail. Who threw this in the sea? Was it some botched attempt at blackmail, or love affair gone sour? Interesting. Oh, and we can't go for supplies now? Oh. Well, I think we can bring on Maybe's daughter. Especially if it's for free. I'll take it. Hello, where are you headed? On second thoughts, I don't mind. Can I come aboard? Yes, I'm an engineer, but I'm an engineer in a hurry. Welcome aboard, then. If anyone comes looking for me, well, I'm not accepting callers. Can I trust you to pass that on? You don't want them distracting me from my duties. Most certainly not. And I'm curious why this is still here. I now have one of this shady sort. Okay. I'm gonna have to assume that's a bug. They're on, where's my hold? Yeah, just one shady sort there. Okay. And I forgot about those souls, so we should also keep an eye out for Palmerston. And the Melting Isles, some distance to the southeast, which is tempting, but on the other hand, my people are sort of starving. So, what else is around here? Anything fun? The Autumn Islands, some distance to the east. Oh. Yes, some distance to the east indeed. Discovered a lip... I don't know the pronunciation for those. The Pianon Point? Well, nothing within its range, so north it is. Let's do a quick check of our map. Oh, so we're headed to the Khanate now. And to Gider's Mourn. Maybe we do a stop by Gider's Mourn. Try to figure out what's going on in this little dark area around Patrick's Lot. And then curve past the Labyrinth of Eels. Do a little more exploring, then make it all the way to Venderbite. Maybe that's what we end up doing. Let's find out. And just keep sending that bat out. I am curious what the reward will be. Because, I mean, I assume there has to be a decent reward for this. After all, it was quite a bit of trouble to get to her. That's the sound of piracy. And the Khanate. Interesting that they're both right next to each other. Might even say a little suspicious. But regardless, we can get some supplies. And dock. Gider's Mourn. Well, maybe we go for an evening at the Errant Limpet. Bit chancy, but well. I could drop them off here. That's interesting. But more to what I want to do. Well. A drinking den by the dock cradles is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. But although Gider's Mourn is a free port, the Corsairs prefer their own and look askance at respectable Londoners. An ugly conclusion. You never learn who said what, but someone ends up pushed out of a window. It's a long drop out there. The Errant Limpet trembles dangerously as the brawl gathers momentum. All that for 50 echoes. Oof. Oh. Oh, a fight. Interesting. 33% chance? Yeah. We can fight. I'm good at that. Yeah, okay. Lost 2 crew. Ooh. A situation of considerable gravity. Knives glitter in the lamplight. Shots ring out. Sailor after sailor goes spinning away into the dark. Withdraw if you can. Seems like an idea. Maybe we gather intelligence, though. Oh, dear. Gider's Mourn swarms with pirates, smugglers, and captains of uncertain allegiance. You could learn a lot here, but you'll need to go carefully. Whisper is that a Khanate trimaran resupplied here last week under a flag of careful truce. That implies something interesting about Khanate fleet movements the Admiralty would love to know. I'll take their extra 150 echoes. Another afternoon, yeah, okay. I don't think I'm doing that. Alright, further north it is. Oh, wait. Ah, almost got me there. No. Certainly not, no. No. Was debating it, but I cannot justify spending that much money on supplies. It's like 10% of my echoes just to keep these people fed? Not doing that. I mean, I do love the crew, but I just can't justify that. And especially when there's such delightful prey right over here. Come on, buddy. You and me, we're gonna have some fun. I see you trying to outmaneuver me. Ain't gonna work. Especially when you crash yourself on the rocks like that. It's a real good job, buddy. You're doing it. Luton Scuttler. Ooh, bolt of fabric, which ended up being spider silk. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, and another one. I have need of your supplies. Hello, friend. No. You'll have to pardon me if I'm not speaking as much, but combat's a little trickier than it used to be. A little harder to stay behind them. And yes, I could have done this dance with the London, or not the Londoners. The, oh. Oh. Well. Like I said, we could have done this dance with the devils back there, but I don't know how much success we would have had. They did a fair bit more damage than these guys are doing. Loot and scuttle it for our extra supplies. Ugh, a filthy scrap of paper, creased and grimy. It's a page from a journal. On the day we saw the pillars of Irem, Oh, it's like a continuation. On the day we saw the pillars of Irem. They are not what I expected. Irem is the place one does not expect. That is its nature. You've seen it in your dreams. Yes, you, who found this page long after my death. I knew when I wrote these words that you would read them one day. Irem taught me this. And now Irem's lesson is all that remains of me. Okay. I wonder if Irem is short for I remember or I remain. Well, keep sending out the bat. See if he finds anything interesting for us. Nary a thing. Ah. That's interesting. Where's everyone? Where did they go? They're here. They're here. You're not alone. Okay, so apparently I'm going crazy. Good to know. Pig-Moat Isle. Oh, well, I mean, I have to, don't I? Who could resist? Still some distance to the north. There's something promising. Saints Haven. Ooh. Well, of course. Pig-Moat Isle. 2 houses, both alike in dignity. A lonely desert beach. There is no habitation in sight, no market, very little in the way of a maintained dock. A stretch of sand thickens into damp black earth, from which sprout stunted palms? Not quite. Tall fungal growths with frond-like caps, as if someone sculpted the idea of a tree from a mushroom. These growths appear sparse near the beach, but clump closer together the farther inland one goes, clustering tightly into a sort of forest around the base of the island's central hill. You can see, off in the distance, dots of fire flecking the horizon, and hear clamor, shouts, and shots. If you look to the quay, you can make out the unusual shapes of 2 tiny figures. Let's see what awaits us next time.